You know, things be throttled because of what's going on.
It's coming up now.
Okay.
Coming up.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Hope this works. As I told you guys in the Discord a minute ago, we streamed a game with friends a few days ago. And we had a lot of buffering issues.
Yeah.
So hopefully this works out okay for us.
I mean, I think YouTube will pick up on the fact that this is a professional stream, and thus we need all of the bandwidth.
Yeah, the bandwidth is very important.
Yep.
Alright, hello everybody!
Hi! Ooh, I'm playing Persona 5 The Royal, and it's amazing. Somebody asked in the comment,
No, I know.
It's relevant.
It's relevant, yes.
Honestly, it was worth the price of admission just for the fact that the little experience runny screen just the game loads back in a little faster. Worth it right there. Anyway, hi everybody.
Hello. Let's gonna have to put my laptop down here, move the cats. There we go. Okay. So the first game that we're gonna be playing today, and by the way, welcome everybody. I think we've all kind of been through a lot since the last time we did this.
Yeah, but today we're here to have a nice time and to be a little social with people.
This feels weird. It feels weird. Like, even though they can't talk back directly, it already feels a little strange to talk to anybody who's not you.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like I'm a little out of the habit of this.
Yeah, if we're kind of awkward tonight, it's because we forgot how to interact with humans.
Besides each other.
Yeah. And when we interact with each other, it's just a series of screaming and yelling. And...
Oh no, literally sometimes. We come down here, we come downstairs, and we just kind of honk at each other sometimes. And they're like, quarantine, day 17.
And that's how you know it's love.
Alright, so the first game I'm going to be playing today is Hero Core. Let me get the information about it. This game was recommended to us via Patreon backer Atia.
Atia!
This is a freeware PC game.
I hope Atia is here. I haven't seen them.
Yeah, And she says that I should open up my save file in Notepad after I finish playing, and I will find the message that she wants me to read there. So, that sounds very meta and very mysterious, and I'm going to get started here. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
And now I'm coming through twice for some reason. I can hear myself twice. There we go.
It's your dream.
I fixed it. What? So, I'm gonna look at the controls first. Left, right. I hope this doesn't use the mouse. Because all I've got's a touchpad here.
If it does, fucking rip.
Yeah. Alright.
You're right, Sonic 3 does look different.
Sonic 3 looks different?
They're making a joke.
Okay.
You see. Because you're always playing Sonic.
I get it. Alright. Do 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 do.
Yeah, this kind of wears its influences on its sleeve, doesn't it?
Do 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 do.
Daisy. Our cat's trying to get on his shoulder so she can rub her face into his beard.
Yep.
It's her new favorite thing lately. Yes, my dear. Now she's on my shoulder, but I don't have a beard, so this is gonna be a problem for Daisy. Yes, my dear. Okay.
Alright, so,
Huh, what a cute little... Aw, it looks like you're a little turtle.
I can shoot left and right.
Hi.
So... Oh, going in my ship actually gives me, like, a pause menu.
Ooh.
Can I access the pause menu otherwise? Yes. So, immediately, I'm reminded a little bit of Jetpack. So, like, the controls are like, I don't have to hover in place. I can just move around wherever I want to. This looks like a big floppy disk.
An ancient relic.
It's probably not. Move the arrow keys and fire with ZX. Press space to toggle auto fire.
You know, my teacher still had us using floppy disks when I was in like 9th grade in like 2009.
Really?
Yeah. But then we got flash drives the next year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had flash drives even when I was in high school.
Oh, man.
I can warp to any save point I have visited at any time by holding both fire keys together for a short time. Okay. Look at that. Fast travel.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a giant floppy disk.
Aww.
That's a save point. Okay. Neat.
I'm a save point.
So, I don't really... Like, I'm going into this totally blind, as usual. At the top of my screen is a rough map of the asteroid's 10 zones. To the right is a list of my items. Only my level 1 blaster is there now. Okay.
Loving it. You know, I too see a vibe here.
Oh, I get it. V.
You know, the very basic 8-bit aesthetic and all that.
Yeah, like it's clearly built sort of to the limitations of a particular era of, well, 8-bit computers in this case.
Yeah. So yes, it's a very astute observation there, Kamen CJ.
Did they finally release Knack HD?
God, I wish. Roy Barry, welcome back at it again.
Knack is already in HD.
Yeah, but like Ultra HD. 4K.
He flew away! Liquid metal! I can enter it without taking damage, but it will overheat my systems. When overheated, I can't use weapons. Okay. So I gotta
get the guys first.
Fire on the dudes. But if I run into this... see, I can't use weapons until it goes down.
Fucking hell.
What if I just stay in here? Does that hurt? No, never hurts. Okay, good to know. I can press escape to access my data. Why is this guy talking to himself so much, I wonder?
I mean, I think we can all empathize, since we've all been trapped in our homes talking to ourselves.
This is an excellent point. Everyone know that you can also hit escape to open your pause menu.
That's right.
Okay. And then I got a map. This map is a little... I don't
know if this qualifies as a map.
I don't really quite understand what I'm looking at here.
It's more like the deconstruction of the idea of a map.
So, I get like in the corner, that looks like the path that I've taken so far. Oh, I get it, and as I explore, I'll fill out the rest of it. Like the dots are places I haven't been yet.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you clever boy.
I'm a clever boy.
Oh, it's 6:25 where we are.
So, gotta destroy all the machines to open the doors. But that's gonna be tough because like this one's in liquid metal, and I can't fire down there. So
fuck.
I'm gonna have to get some kind of a weapon that
You're gonna have to get a straw and drink it.
All right, I'll go back and see if I have a straw. No, probably don't have a straw. Well, that would be like a deconstruction of the Metroidvania, wouldn't it? You think you need a weapon, but instead you find a straw.
Whenever you want to sound smart, just call something a deconstruction.
I guess looks like I'm eventually going to have some sort of a way to dig through this...
A space shovel.
A space shovel, yes.
It's a shovel, but it's made out of laser.
At this point, I'm just worried that I'm going to dig into it and find eggs. Lately, every time I use a shovel in a video game, that's what happens. Hey, I died!
Aww.
Okay, so no penalty for dying. You just go back to the save point you were previously at. That's good. Door's locked. Okay, so this is like a bigger machine.
Boom.
I got him. Now this is neat. I wish I could hear the music a little better.
Yeah.
Because we keep the music turned down pretty low, so that, like, it doesn't pick up on, like, an echo on the stream. But the title screen music was really good.
Yeah! Well, this seems like a really neat little indie thing. Was it made by one person?
I don't know. I didn't look into it.
I thought I saw it was
I know it's freeware.
Yeah.
I think it has a Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
The
Beckloff says Josh is playing an exploratory game he can't go fast in. Has the quarantine driven him mad? Has the quarantine driven you mad, baby?
I mean, you know better than anybody how often I'm like, I think I'll play a video game. Let's see, what should I play?
Oh, Mariana Manta wants to know, as a Sonic fan, what are your thoughts on Snapcube's Sonic fan dubs?
Oh, we love those.
Oh yeah, we've been watching those like all the time.
Like, when the recent Riders episode came out, episode on Sonic Riders, that is, like, that was like appointment immediate viewing for us.
Oh my god, and it was so good too.
Yeah.
The Sonic Adventure 2? Was it 2 or 1?
It was 2.
2, I thought it was, oh yeah, shut up. But yeah, that one was really good. It was very funny.
Let's see.
Oh, Fabian Lopez wants to know how you and I met.
Before we move on from that previous point, I do want to point out that, just in case you don't know, Snapcube is also, she also plays Sonic in my Sonic Heroes. I might not be.
Might not be. I mean, you can never be 100% sure, but...
No, it's actually, and I think I'm going in circles in the game here because I'm not quite paying attention to what I'm doing anymore. Like, on OkCupid at that time anyway, and I assume still now, it has sections where you list off, like, your favorite television shows and movies and books and things like that. And, like, when I was filling out my profile, I'm like, well, gaming is so freaking, like, important to me, and, like, I don't think that, like, if you're not okay with that, then it's not going to work out anyway. So, like, I filled out a big section of, like, what my favorite video games were, too. And I'd been on the site for several months, and I'd never, like, seen anybody else do the same thing until I found her profile.
Because video gaming is also a very big, important thing in my life, and I was like, well, you know, if you can't meet somebody who has, you know, such a big hobby in common with you.
So I messaged her, and I think within about the space of, like, two or three messages, we had, like, conversations going simultaneously on top of each other about like a bunch of different things. Like, I know Undertale was one of the first things we talked about.
Yeah, it was.
And
Metal Gear Solid.
And here we are 4 years later, quarantined together.
Romance.
Still arguing about the merits of Metal Gear Solid 5.
It'll never end.
It's fine.
Oh, this game is called Hero Core. It's a freeware game, so you can go check it out for yourself if you wanted to.
Yeah, maybe I should be looking at my map more, so I can tell where I've been.
Because it seems really neat.
Okay.
Oh,
so...
Alex Jomoss wants to know how much money would it take for you to stream Sonic Heroes?
I mean, you know, just... Well, unfortunately, the stream team is full right now.
Ooh!
We have a limit of, like, only 4 patrons, but I mean, if a stream team person, like... said, hey, play Sonic Heroes, I'd play Sonic Heroes. And I said this on Twitter I think yesterday, but I'll see what you guys think of it. I thought that it might be fun, and I don't think I'm doing this next, so don't consider this like an official announcement or anything, but I thought it'd be fun to maybe have like a glass half full season of the Geek Critique, where I revisit not all of the games that I was, sort of harsh on the first time around, or that I didn't like, and sort of reevaluate them and try to take a more positive stance. And I think obvious candidates there would be Donkey Kong Country 3, Mario Kart Double Dash, and Sonic Heroes.
Woo!
I think that'd be interesting to do, because the thing about Heroes specifically, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like it, but with my goal with that episode in particular was to sort of represent the, if you're somebody who doesn't understand why people don't like Sonic Heroes, then I want to sort of like represent that as like completely as I can, because like I've always been one of that game's biggest critics.
Yes, you have.
But that sort of led to an episode where, aside from like the very end, I think what I'm really embodying is, like, the way that I felt about it when I was, like, 15 or 16 years old playing it. And that's like, a much more raw, sort of... It's a perspective that lacks nuance, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it'd be interesting to, like, go back in there and say, okay, well, here's some of the things that do work, and here's some of the things that I do like about it. But I don't know.
Oh, Fabian Lopez says that you don't forget Metroid Prime because you were very harsh on that game.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like, that's why I specifically say, like, I can't do that with everything I've ever played.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like Metroid Prime, or even, like, shorter videos like Donkey Kong 64, like, I feel like I was very fair there, and I feel like I've said my piece on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not that I can't see what others enjoy about DK64, it's just that, like, I've already sort of gotten as much as I feel like I can out of it.
Yeah. Okay, Dreammare Thing says, "Hey Geek, do you like Virtua Fighter 3TB for the Dreamcast?"
That's actually one that I never got when I was a kid. I remember, trying to decide between it and Marvel vs. Capcom.
That's a hard one.
I did get Virtua Fighter 2 for the Saturn, and loved that, but didn't play a whole lot of 3TB specifically. Although, isn't that the one that's in, it's in one of the Yakuza games, I think.
Is it?
Like in the arcades?
Oh, yeah, I think it is.
Though I think the one that you've been playing, Judgment. You've been playing Judgment. Yeah, I think that's like Virtua Fighter 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah, it's one of the newest.
Yeah.
Also, Judgment is great. If you like Yakuza, you should play it. There's an extended skateboarding scene. That's all I need to say. What is your favorite 2D and 3D Mario game?
2D is probably... No, 2D is definitely Super Mario World. Not even probably.
Oh, yeah.
3D is probably going to be 64. Like, I think Odyssey is a better game than 64, but if you're asking my favorite, it's got to be 64. What about you?
Well, 2D, mine will probably be Super Mario World as well, because that's what I played like the most of when I was a kid. 3D, that's kind of more difficult. I really love Mario Galaxy, and I love Mario 64 because childhood.
Right.
But I also really love Mario Odyssey, so probably would be a toss-up between those three.
Yeah, interestingly, you haven't really played Sunshine, have you?
No,
that's the super divisive one.
Yeah, we didn't have it for some reason when I was little.
Let's see.
Whew.
Didn't I fight one of these before? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, Fabian Lopez wants to know how you would feel if someone fixed the physics engine in Collision for Sonic Adventure.
For Sonic Adventure 1, I mean... I think if some of the rumors are true and like the game really is getting remade, I think that's exactly what'll happen. I just, it's gonna be a tough sell. It's gonna be one of those tough things to if they keep the game relatively similar and it's not like a remake in the style of like Resident Evil 2 or whatever. Then it's gonna be a pretty tough thing to maintain the way that game felt and also make it palatable to like and also make it like feel contemporary.
Babs likes cartoons wants to know. Oh, sorry.
I see how these work. Go ahead.
They want to know your opinion on Yoshi's Island. I love Yoshi's Island. Let me get that out there. That's probably, if not my favorite 2D platformer, it's definitely in the top 5.
Okay, Yoshi's Island was always sort of this game that's like... when I was a kid, I always thought of it as being like, okay, well here's an example of a solid C+, or,
Oh my god!
I
am gonna get the prenup out again.
Like... It was really, really strange when I got a little older and, like, people on the internet started, like, going on about how it was probably one of the greatest 2D platformers of all time because, I'm, like, the 2D platformer is probably my favorite video game genre and I just never saw it that way. So then I kind of had to do the same thing that I did with, like, a game like Metroid Prime and be like, okay, well, why doesn't this specifically work for me so well? Also, I got an alternate... I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to what I'm doing here. I got, like, an alternate weapon thing, but I can't remember how to switch. Is it tab? Is it tab?
I don't know
what it is. I think I can look at my controls here. Full screen, motion blur, hero flames, that's like... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just keep going. If anybody knows how to switch weapons in Hero Core, please do let me know. I thought I could... Well, wait a minute. Oh, Huh. I can charge in either direction and do that, but I don't quite know what it does. Maybe that's how I break through ground or something? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's like Axiom Verge.
Anyway, Yoshi's Island. Yeah, like, I don't... It's not like I... Like, oh, Yoshi's Island is so bad and so overrated. You know me. I'm not... I don't ever want to take that approach to, like, video game opinions.
How can you say that when the bosses are so amazing?
The bosses are amazing.
If you like nothing else, you have to appreciate the bosses.
Yeah, the bosses are freaking great. I think it's just, like, the whole point of the game, right? It's sort of a Sonic CD situation in a sense. Where, like, the game design wants you to take your time and explore these levels and find everything in them. And, like... For one, that's not particularly fun for me to do most of the time, and even the best situations. But also, like, the way that they sort of changed the... Like, I think if it controlled more like Super Mario World, I would have had a better time with it. But, like, Yoshi is just, like... His movement is very rote. You know, he always moves at the same speed. There's no run button.
He always runs at top speed. He's a dinosaur. There's
no way to, like... You know, there's no, like, momentum to the way that he moves. He's very solid, and that's good if you're exploring a level, but it's just, like, not...
You want him to go fast, like Sonic.
Yes. That's probably a part of it.
That's what it always comes down to. Why can't he go faster?
You can judge how much I'll like a game by how much like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is it.
Oh my god.
That's kind of accurate sometimes.
Oh, people are... Gerudo King says... Oh, wait, Sentinel of the Old War says press space to toggle on auto fire.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then you hold down the fire button to use the blade, evidently.
Yeah.
Said someone else. I'm so sorry. This chat goes so fast, you guys.
Yeah, I should have read what the blade did. Now that I've got the blade, where's the butcher?
Good question. And the bunny.
This is a special computer connected to the base core. There seem to be 10 of them in total. My suit will keep track of how many I have found. It's really, really hard sometimes to, like, play a game that you need to do a lot of reading and paying attention to that you're not familiar with.
Yeah.
And talk at the same time. You can't really do both.
Let's see. Nixon wants to know, what would you think of a new Metroid that plays like Other M, but done better?
Oh, that'd be great. I mean,
oh, yeah.
You know,
I think you can make a really cool, like, character-driven action game, I think, with Metroid.
Like...
Or something, like a spin-off, maybe?
Like, Prime is excellent. Like, obviously, like, Metroid Prime is, like, one of the most important games in the whole series. It's, I don't think I would never say that, like, oh, Prime just needs to end. But at the same time, I would really, really love to see, like, a more, like, 2D Metroid style brought to 3D, you know, a third-person game that's a little more action-heavy than the Prime games generally are.
Yeah, I just think Metroid would lean itself well to that kind of a thing, more so than other franchises.
Like, and it like, I think I said something like that in the Other M video, that, like, it's kind of unfortunate that, I mean, in more ways than one, it's very unfortunate that Other M turned out the way it did. But, you know, one of them is that I think Nintendo's going to be very hesitant to ever try anything like that with Metroid again.
Yeah, just because of how hard it bombed.
So, yeah, I would absolutely be in favor of,
Ooh, a Metroid game made by Platinum would be sick.
Like, Other M had some really, really great ideas in there.
Yeah, just poor execution. Oh, Kamen CJ asks, have you gotten to see any Kamen Rider shows? I've tried. I got him to start watching Kamen Rider 4s with me because I thought out of all of them, he'd like that one the most. We watched a few episodes, haven't gone back to Ukraine.
I watched a little bit of O's as well.
You did watch a little bit of those.
Also, this game's getting harder. So yeah, I mean, this is getting kind of bullet helly.
You like that?
I do.
You do like that.
So this seems to be like a sort of bullet hell shooter combined with a Metroidvania. And that's really interesting.
Ooh, Wineapple 101 wants to know what your favorite Mega Man series is.
Oh, X.
Yeah. That one's... Yeah.
Not even close. It's X.
Yeah. Let's see here. I thought I saw another spicy question for you.
More specifically, like my favorite Mega Man game overall is X1.
Yeah.
I think X2 is also quite good. X3 is a little wonky. X4 and 5 I like a lot. X5 I actually have this really, like, good memory of because I remember playing it in, like, maybe late 2000, early 2001. And that was kind of one of those moments where I was like, man, like, it'd been so long, it'd been quite a while since, like, I'd played any 2D games. And, like, you know, 2D games weren't coming out very often at that time. Did I already beat this thing? I don't even remember.
I don't know. You were just fighting it.
Yeah, I know.
I've been so...
I think I died to it before. But yeah, I remember playing X5 and being like, man, like, 2D really has, like, some, like, appealing things about it that don't really work in 3D. And then, of course, like, X6 was awful, and I think, wasn't X7 the one where they tried to make it 3D?
Yeah, and it was bad.
Oh my
yeah.
god, it didn't work at all. As if proving my point.
Yeah.
That you can't just take 2D game design and, like, just expect it to work in 3D the exact same way.
Yeah. Oh, the real Wind Waker 1738 wants to know, have you ever considered playing Persona 5 for the channel?
I
wish.
I'd have to play it first before I'd ever know if I could make a video on it. But I have considered playing it.
Oh, the King of Cucumber says, hi, Josh and Alicia, staying safe, I hope. Absolutely adored the new Video Man. X4 is the best PT dubs. Thank you so much, King of Cucumbers.
Thank you so much!
The Royal Cucumber Man.
Yeah, I love X4. That was like one of the first Saturn games I got.
But going back to Persona 5.
Okay.
If anyone in here somehow has not played Persona 5 or you're looking to play it again, I really suggest the Royal. Like, the changes that they've made to it are just so nice. And there's, like, new story stuff and new confidants. And I really cannot emphasize enough just how nice it is that the game, that the little experience screen disappears faster. Like, that has been the most beautiful quality of life change for me.
So when I finally decide to give Persona 5 a try, you'd recommend playing the Royal?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Like, I'm not missing anything by
No.
skipping the original.
No, I mean, all of, like, the whole game's still there. It's just, like, added
Gotcha.
stuff. Oh, and some of the palaces are retweaked. And, oh, it's so good.
I still don't really understand what the little blade thing does, but I guess that's because I didn't pay attention. Okay, so, like, this is still...
Yeah, I've actually beaten the entirety of the original Persona 5, and I got the Royal because I'm crazy and I love Persona, and I'm playing it again obsessively. The changes are just so good.
I'm completely sure I would have played it by now if it had come out on the Switch. I think a lot of people feel that way, though.
Yeah. I really wish it would have, but...
Like, when Joker got added to Smash, it seemed like such a foregone conclusion.
I know, but then I'm excited for Scramble, but it's like... give it time. I bet they'll put, like, 3, 4, and 5 on the Switch. I hope.
Oh yeah, you got Catherine Full Body.
Yeah, on the
PS4.
fucking PS4, and then...
and then just like a month later, they announced it was coming to Switch.
Oh, I was mad.
See, that's what's gonna happen to me. I'll finally decide to play Persona 5, and then
it'll come to the
and then it'll come to Switch. Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Matt, I definitely still like Last Surprise more than Takeover, but Takeover's really good too. It's just Last Surprise is just so perfect, you know?
Alright, so what do you think of this game?
Oh, I think it's neat. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I really...
Like this cool little exploration, bullet hell shooty thing.
Yeah, it's interesting to sort of meld Metroid with a game like this. Everyone acts really surprised when I say I wish movement speed was a little faster.
Yeah.
But maybe there's an upgrade later that does that.
You always wish movement speed's faster.
I just want to go faster. Like I wish I could like hold down shift and like move my guy faster.
Oh, Greenbow's Paradise. I've played Octopath Traveler. I like it a lot, but kind of got distracted. I've been playing a lot of Bravely Second lately. It's been my nighttime.
Yeah, because the demo of Bravely Default 2 came out.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I love Bravely Default. It's so fun.
But I think Hero Core, like I said, I think it's a really good, really interesting sort of combination of genres that you don't normally see together. Super good controls. The graphics are really interesting. And yeah, if this seems cool to you, remember it is free to play, and you can download it just by searching Google for Hero Core. I guess that's how I got it. I don't know where the website is.
And I think it's neat that they're trying to like emulate a legit like 8-bit or Atari aesthetic instead of like making a more beautiful version of sprites that already happened.
Yeah.
I just think it's cool. It's a neat little game.
Yeah, it's neat when developers go like, well, let's make a game that just like it's not like building on an existing property in any way. Whoa, what did that thing do? Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no, it shadowed you. It's
I see no, hear no evil.
Oh, let's see. Worms T17 says if Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 get a from the ground up remake, would the same treatment to Sonic Heroes be a good thing for you?
I mean, it depends. Like, obviously, if it's Sonic Heroes but prettier, or like with a little bit of quality of life upgrades, then not really. I mean, if it's still the same game, you know, it's still the same game. I mean, if it's like Sonic Heroes gameplay, like Sonic Heroes concept executed better, then of course I'd like it more. But like, then why not? You know, then is it really still a remake of Sonic Heroes?
Oh, Dr. Matt. Oh, thank you,
Thank you, Dr. Matt.
Thank you so much. He says, I can only play JRPGs if they're portable, probably thanks to me growing up with Pokemon. So I really want Persona 5 on the Switch. Dude, I get that. There's something about being able to just, like, lay in bed and zone out and level grind in an RPG that makes it, like, way easier to play.
Yeah, like, I will, like, not even just RPGs, like, it's so much easier for me to make progress in games that like, I kind of have to, you know, sort of more chill games that you don't have to really engage with as much or pay as much attention to. Yeah. I can make progress in them so much easier if I can have them portably. Like, I played Ocarina of Time for years. I'd picked it up so many times, but I never actually beat it all the way through until the 3DS version came out.
Yeah, makes sense.
And same thing with, like, I remember I got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on PC and played it for an hour, and I was like, oh man, this ain't gonna be for me.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
And then I got it on the Switch and put like 50 hours into it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's just something particularly nice about being able to just lay back and chill with a JRPG.
I see Ashley White wants to know, I had a video idea for another take on Undertale. I don't know if I want to reveal too much. See, I always sort of imagined it'd be an April Fool's joke, but at this time it's been so long since Undertale came out that it wouldn't really have the same impact. Give me a second here. I need to set up the next game. Which is going to be Mega Man Battle Network. Let's see.
But yeah, just the little changes they've made in Royal to the gameplay, like the way that you can have baton passes right from the very beginning, and like, oh, I really like the new explodey enemies. I think that's a really neat idea. Like if you attack them fast enough, they explode and like damage your other enemies. There's just a lot of stuff that they've added to like make things snappier or to give things a little bit more like. You got to think a little bit more tactically, and I've been really enjoying it. Like, the palaces haven't even felt like a slog. I mean, I've only done the first one, but I was just having a blast the whole time. I even looked forward to going back and grinding, which, I mean, the original Persona 5 combat was really fun. I just really love the tweaks.
Yeah, keep it going for a second. I didn't set something up here right. I thought I did. Oh, it's at the top of the list. Okay. I see the problem.
Oh, the real Wayne Waker. I'm the Geek Critique's fiance. That's who I am. I'm Alicia. Nice to meet you. The best Persona 5 girl is definitely Makoto. She's best girl. Absolutely.
You're welcome, Worms T17. Says, keep yourselves happy and sane during this oddball time.
You too, everybody.
And look forward to seeing your views on Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Ooh, Fabian Lopez wants to know if we like System of a Down, and if so, what's our favorite album? I loved them when I was a cool teen. Toxicity was my jam.
Tell me some of their songs and maybe I'll recognize one. I think I know something by them.
You know, they did the I don't think you
Trust. And yeah, okay.
my...
I'm pretty sure that's the only song of theirs I know, but it's a good song.
Yeah. The lead singer, I forgot his name. He has a legit really cool voice. I always enjoyed how his voice sounded. It was very unique. Woo! Battle Network!
All right. No, do you know about Battle Network?
I mean, I always wanted to play it, but I never got it.
So, Mega Man Battle Network is like... Kalen liked it a lot. Kalen had quite a few of them.
Yeah, he would.
In, like, a 5-year period, they came out with about 17 Mega Man Battle Network games, and then the series died and went away.
Yeah, they were really all about it for a while. I remember when a new one was coming out, like, every fucking year.
I know that I think a 2.5D platformer on the GameCube came out, and it was really, really bad, but that was based on a Mega Man battle, on, like, this universe.
Yeah.
I see somebody saying Battle Network 1 is really rough around the edges. Yeah, given how many sequels it got, I bet they refined it over time. But, like, I don't know if I ever really played this, because I probably looked at it and was like, well, this is an RPG of some kind.
And I really like the idea of a Mega Man RPG, you know, so... I always meant to go back and give him a chance, I just kind of didn't.
Oh, and I should probably set this up.
Let's see here.
This game was requested by Darkwing Spartan.
Darkwing Spartan!
Who says, hey Josh, this is a game series I feel doesn't get enough love these days, and from what you've said about JRPGs before, I feel like this one might be right up your alley. Also, I promise to stop requesting Mega Man games after this. Oh yeah, I don't care. Says it has a quick, skillful battle system. So, that's going to be interesting. I hope I have time to get into it.
Actually get into anything.
To actually get into it.
Yeah.
If you don't get up, you'll be late for school.
Oh, Nakruta says it did have a successor in Mega Man Star Force on the DS with similar playstyle.
Oh,
I don't think I ever heard of that one.
The battle system in this plays nothing like any other RPG I've seen.
Very cool.
I've seen footage of it, but I don't really know much about how it works. The WWW plan.
The WWW. The World Wide Web? Is it the World Wide Web?
It's gotta be.
Is it the World Wide Web?
The information superhighway.
Yes!
Let's surf the net.
Crap. Oh, Mongol Joe wants to know what your favorite Sonic cartoon is. Not including Sonic Mania Adventures.
If I had to pick one, probably Sad I Am.
Gotta go faster, Sonic, gotta go faster.
That's not Sad. That's not Sad I Am.
Yeah, I know, but I remember it because they played it on the Fox box all the time.
Yes.
WWW is pronounced World 3?
What?
Darkwing Spartan, why?
Then why don't they just say World 3?
Why? Or like W3? Wouldn't
Nobody
that be
pronounces
easier?
WWW World 3.
I love it. I love that kind of thing. Whew.
That's not your pet. Well, it might be. Be a virtual pet. Is this my virtual pet? I love that his name is Lan.
Me too. Wait, is Mega Man gonna be your pet? I think Mega Man's gonna be your pet.
Yeah, I think he's an AI of some kind that, like, merges with Lan here or something.
Oh, Stephen Barry wants to know, why don't you review Final Fantasy games?
Stephen Barry, you know why.
Stephen Fireball Barry.
Stephen Fireball Barry. You should review Call of... Oh, man.
Oh, dear.
World.
World. Oh, this is kind of off topic, but did you guys see that the original Nier is getting a remaster? I'm so excited.
Okay, I like how when you run, you're like skating.
Was he sleeping in those?
He was sleeping in his roller
Oh, he is ready to blade!
I see no, hear no evil! My hands will crush them all!
Why is this guy, like, way cooler than I'll ever be? And he is a child.
Okay, that said I needed to check my mail or something. If you jack in here, you can send Mega Man into the net.
Let's see. Oh, Hawkboy wants to know, Josh, what's a franchise a lot of your friends like, but you don't?
I mean, I don't think any of my friends universally have a game that they like that I don't.
I mean, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but, like, Lennon doesn't like... Lennon's not into Final Fantasy.
Yeah, well, Lennon's into Zelda. They balance each other out.
But Lennon's favorite Zelda is Breath of the Wild, which is also mine.
Well...
You know, it's not that... I don't hate Zelda.
It's not your favorite, though.
Well,
it's controversial in the gaming world.
Alright. What am I supposed to be doing, exactly? It said check my mail again.
See, Ashley White says the game's terminology is confusing. PET stands for Personal Terminal.
It makes sense if you read the manual, Josh. Well,
Personal Terminal.
I'm just gonna say WWW crime on the rise.
Please do.
WWW's plan to control. Also, isn't 3 W's in a row like the equivalent of LOL in Japanese?
Oh yeah, because it's like woo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That's funny.
It's my dad. Sorry I couldn't get off work Sunday. I'll be home soon. Here's a present for you. Use it well. I got a crossgun C!
Wow!
Thanks, Dad!
Your father emailed you a gun!
That is something he would do if he could.
Oh, it is, actually.
So, I need to...
Raul Retana says, Josh, do you think Super Mario RPG is second or third?
In what?
I started reading that.
Second or third compared to what?
I don't know.
And what's the topic of the list? Probably in line of Mario RPGs.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it's first because it came out first. So, I assume that's what it means. No, I don't know.
I don't know anything.
Okay, I need to actually figure out what I need to do here. Network, maybe?
Oh, Dr. Mad wants to ask Mega Man fans, how does this game fit in the timeline? I'm curious about that as well.
Great question.
I assumed that it was like an alternate timeline situation, because I really don't see where this could fit in the timeline. You know, like, Gundam Builds, that anime, you know, where they were building Gundams and fighting them.
Oh, I have to hit the R button. That's right.
Build Fighters. Gundam Build Fighters.
Let's do that after school. I mean, that's responsible. Yeah.
It is.
It's probably not time to do it before school. Although we have rollerblades. This TV is too old to have a jack-in port.
Okay. Yeah, Kamen CJ says it's an alternate dimension. That's what I thought. Because how else would this fit in?
Good morning, Lan.
Morning, Mom.
Does Lan have a southern accent?
I guess so. Now he does.
Or is he just a cool boy? I already ate. I already ate breakfast.
I downloaded it from the internet.
I like how this is one of those games where like you can there's dialogue for lots of things.
Yeah.
It's always a good touch.
Oh, yeah, but then I have to obsessively check everything and it takes me forever to do anything.
I can't get over his rollerblades that he woke up in.
Like, why does your mom let you doot around the house in those? Uh-oh, Mail. Mail.
It's mail!
Alright.
So, can other people hear Mega Man? Is he just a little voice that exists inside of Lan's head?
Or in everybody's heart.
Taxon, no, I've never played Battle Network. Oh, I was hoping that I wouldn't have to walk to school. It's a walking cutscene. Oh boy.
But you're in rollerblades.
Yeah, why aren't we shredding?
Just straight up ghost her ass,
You
man.
can skip it. You can skip the cutscene.
Oh,
why I'm
God.
totally okay with walking cutscenes if you can skip them.
Mail. You've got mail.
Well, look at this guy.
Ooh. Oh. He looks like a Ditto.
Yeah, he does.
I don't like it.
I was gonna say he kind of looks like Pac-Man, but in human form. But Ditto too, yeah.
Oh, Hacksmaster says, could you please play and review the Pokemon games in the near future? I really feel like you'd love.
Well, I've played them all before, but
I think everyone has.
the thing is, Pokemon is a really, really, really long series of games, and I could make videos on them, but I couldn't do it in my current format. Like, I couldn't play Pokemon Blue, make a video on it, play Pokemon Silver or Crystal or whatever, make a video. Like, I couldn't do one Pokemon game after another because I would get incredibly burnt out on them.
That guy is literally a frog, though. I don't care for him. Well, I care for frogs, normally.
I'm glad that my teacher is fine with me having rollerblades.
Just start grinding on her desk. Or whatever fancy science future desk that is.
Male pattern baldness can strike anybody, no matter how old.
Oh, that is a widow's peak. That is like Vegeta level widow's peak right there.
Does she have a French accent?
You wish to ask moi, Madame Yae herself, about the pit. That is not a French accent.
This is apparently like my teacher. I thought it was a student.
What is that? No.
Madame Yae?
That is a child. Maybe she just calls herself that to be pretentious. I don't know.
I mean, come on. Look, yeah, I don't think that's my teacher. I think you're right. She's shorter than me. But maybe she is at the front of the room.
It's anime. You never know. The Chicken Lord Draws says, thinking about streaming SRB2 anytime soon?
Oh, I'd love to do that, yeah.
And Gerudo King wants to know, would you play some Zelda games on the channel if you could?
I'd stream them. But, like, the thing about Zelda games is that, like, I'm not really big enough into them to say anything about particularly unique about them that hasn't already been said in numerous videos already. Like, I don't know what I could get that's particularly new out of them.
Yeah. Oh, Ashley White says, talk to everybody and then your teacher will arrive.
Okay. A net battle? Your wimpy Mega Man against my Guts Man. Oh, we got a narc.
Fucking narc? Oh, she's the richest girl in town, apparently. Madame Wah. Shrimp.
Bing, bong, bing, bong.
The Mongol Joe wants to know if we've been getting our daily dose of Animal Crossing. Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't missed a day yet.
That and Persona 5 Royal are the things keeping me sane. And this little baby right here. I squeezed his cheek a bunch.
First period is virus busting. Oh, we're gonna play Dr. Mario.
God, I hope so.
It said www net crime is on the rise.
What do you... Does someone pop up through your computer screen and just pop you one? I mean, other than, like, hacking.
Yeah, once again, this is the kind of game that has lots and lots and lots of text, and since I'm not already familiar with it, it's quite difficult for me to pay attention to it and talk at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Mail is gonna become Lan's girlfriend. Oh my.
I mean, she was kind of set up that way.
Mm-hmm.
A Met tool. Press the R button. Okay, that's a neat, very Game Boy Advance animation. Whoa!
Oh, Matthew C. wants to know if either of us have played Mega Man Zero for the GBA.
Yeah, I just got the collection when it came out last month, actually.
It's fun, but
and I streamed it, I think, 2 streams ago.
Oh yeah, you did. It's hard as fucking hell, though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wait, so now we're all Mega Mans? Okay, here we go. This is the battle stream.
Ooh.
I recognize this. How to delete viruses. You must first send chip data to your Navi, I don't know, You choose the chips to send in this window. Chip icons are shown at the bottom of the setup window. Blah, blah, blah. This is the kind of thing that I'm just going to have to figure out.
Yeah.
It's kind of... I'll understand it better if I just do it. So, chip data, attack rating, viruses, hit points. Okay. Man, I'm going to look so freaking incompetent here.
You're gonna look great. Oh, Omega Fan 101 wants to know what's a really obscure series or theme of games you'd like to do for a season, like movie tie-in games or something.
Give me a second to answer that question. I'm trying to figure out how this works right now.
Sorry, you gotta focus.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Hawkboy wants to know what's the. Oh, sorry. I'm in Q&A mode.
Chat, hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out how to play this game.
Sorry.
Okay, so like, these seem to be the attacks that I'm going to do.
You may know what you're going to do. Wait, I said that wrong.
You might know everything I'm going to do.
I'm going to do. Thank you.
4-panel blast. Hits enemy and keeps going 1 panel. A nice big cannon. Throw a bomb. Depth equals 3. Oh my god. Okay, so let's just use a nice big cannon. And now you can choose one more. I can choose another cannon, or can I select anything else? No, I have to select 2 cannon. Okay.
Why is your teacher teaching you how to like do digital battle?
Yeah, is this what we learn in elementary school in this world?
It's like how in Yu-Gi-Oh there was a whole school for dueling.
Yeah. Okay. Can move my Navi. Shoot with the B button. Your hit points are shown at the top left. If you go around to 0, your Navi is deleted. Okay. And I probably hit that with, didn't tell me.
I feared that child.
What do you do if you've used your chips and the virus still isn't dead? That's a good question. The custom bar. Oh no, the battle gauge.
You died.
Why does it say custom? When it's full, press the L or R button. You can then go to the battle setup screen and choose new chips to send. Okie dokie then. So I can move. Yeah. Oh, I see. So it's kind of got a real-time component.
The Gear Sean says, just check out the letters to the left of the damage. You can only use ones of the same letter.
I get it. So like they pair together. Okay, so I see how this is gonna work. Like you select the moves you're gonna have, and then there's like sort of a real-time component.
That's cool.
Like you actually have to dodge attacks and counterfire at the same time. Yeah, support chips.
And Darkwing Spartan says, hit A to use your special powers, B is your pea shooter.
Right. So...
working together, we're gonna figure this out.
Since you need to get close for a sword, this would be a wise strategy.
Ugh!
You know, maybe I should have played this a little bit before the stream started,
What if they love watching you flounder?
Yeah, I mean... You know, just so I could, like, have a better, like, representation of, like, what the game was about.
Yeah.
I thought that we can only choose chip copies. Another good question. Look here, please. Yeah, okay. You can choose a different type of chip if it has the same code type. Okay, that's what he said. Steel and Wide Sword have the same code. They're both S. You can choose 2 chips at the same time now. Yes.
I like her Nurse Joy hair.
Yeah. Steel and Wide Sword. Okay, Steel. Yeah, I got it. I can do it.
Darkwing Spartan says that the game still holds your hand. It stops holding your hand after this area.
Okay, that's good. I love looking at the classroom. It's a perfect example of find the main characters.
Yeah.
Use the A button to use Steel. Okay, so let's The virus's area will shrink right, and you will have more room to move around. Oh, I see. I get it. So I can move up here, hit steel, and that makes this more of my area. I get it. And now I can hit 2 at once. Neat.
He's got a pickaxe and you're fucked.
Can I optionally just stand here and pea shooter them and not pick anything else? Because that's kind of funny. Yeah, you know, seeing footage of this game, I always wondered what was going on and, like... like, how they were just, like, dancing around like this immediately.
It's weird. Dr. Mad says, so when does Dr. Wily show up?
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna... I know I could pick something else, but I'm just gonna use the pea shooter. Don't have time for RPG battle mechanics.
Zaruyan says, the closest you are to an enemy, the faster you can rapid fire your gun.
Hi, Atia. Yeah, you did miss Hero Core.
Sorry!
That was the first game we played. Sorry about that.
Matthew C., my favorite game genre is either JRPG or character-driven action game. Ooh, or farming simulator.
Or non-traditional RPG.
Yes.
Yeah, that's quite an eclectic selection you've got there.
Yeah, well, I like farming, and I like stabbing, and I like convoluted stories. And anime.
By using chip adding, you can increase the number of chips that you can use to make combinations for improved strategies.
Oh.
Add. Okay. Okay, so basically you can kind of... oh, pop quiz, great. So basically it sounds like I can select add, and then if I can survive for a while, then I get to use more chips at once.
Ooh. Oh, they are saying that you can get an upgrade for your pea shooter, so...
That makes sense, too.
Pea shooter build is viable.
And now... I don't know, there's no particular organization on these things. I don't really understand what determines what chips I can use.
Oh, no.
So I'm gonna use... But I can only use things that are in, like, the same... that have the same letter. So I'm just gonna use shotgun, and... yeah, like, but now I can't select anything else, so... adding really doesn't do much for me right now, because, like, I can only select a few things anyway. But that's okay.
Yes, I do like Kingdom Hearts. I wear it on my sleeve.
Yeah, that's one of your favorites.
I've loved Kingdom Hearts since I was a child.
I'm gonna try this.
I cried when I played Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I wrote a poem about Roxas. True story.
Oh, same name, our same letter code? Well, anything with the same letter code was gonna have the same name too, isn't it? Or I guess not, because why would he say that?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I'm so scared.
Somebody says Battle Network 2 is a vast improvement.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. That's, yeah, that is pointless once you build a proper deck. Oh, you can charge your shots. I didn't...
Oh.
Should have known.
Thanks, guys. You don't start with the charge shot. Oh, you have to upgrade to get to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another King K, another broken Kingdom Hearts fan.
I'm not broken, I'm transcended.
Let's rollerblade home.
Oh, dude, I'm like currently playing Lisa the Painful. I have to be getting near the end, though. I've been playing it for a while. It's really fun. It's frickin' hard, but... and, you know, a little... okay, a lot depressing, but it's really good. If you like Earthbound, you should check it out. It's got kind of a similar vibe.
My teacher taught me how to jack out, but I don't really understand what that means. Pardon me, laddie! Would you please ask me where we are?
Oh, I don't like him.
What a thing to ask! Okay.
Sure. Oh, it's AC/DC town. Din City.
I bet it's not pronounced ACDC.
It's probably
Actic. See, I'm not senile yet. Yet. I'm just gonna rollerblade home. Is this?
Or maybe it's pronounced like how JoJo's had to say AC/DC to get around copyright infringement.
Was that a JoJo's reference?
That was a JoJo's reference. The music is very cute in this game. Take my breath away.
Wait, you can jack in here?
Oh.
A security system designed to look like a doghouse.
Oh.
Okay, why the heck not?
Oh, Rodrigo Marcondes says, "Hey Geek, have you ever played Castlevania Symphony of the Night? What's your opinion?"
Not much of it.
I love Symphony of the Night.
I'm just running around as Mega Man.exe. Castlevania is like, I'm planning on doing like a season, like videos on it eventually. So like, I'm pretty hesitant to like get too much into it before I do that.
It's so good though. I beat it in like 2 days.
Oh, I
got into a big
my
Castlevania.
Oh, that's how
Symphony
it
of the Night
works.
kick.
I see.
Enemy deleted. Fucker.
Get data. Canon A.
Oh.
Alright.
Taxmaster wants to know what your favorite band is.
I'm not entirely sure that I have one.
I think I like too many bands to have a favorite. I go through phases. I really love Rip Slime.
Well,
You guys like Japanese hip-hop.
I'll put it like this. There's probably no concert that I would rather go to than, like, one of Crush 40's live shows.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah,
or
like,
Weird Al.
Weird Al would
Love
be great, too.
Weird Al's great.
But no, I watch, like, their live performances at, like, the Sonic Boom conventions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man, I wish I was there.
Freaking killed it.
It's like the only... It's one of the only concerts I could possibly go to where I would actually know most of the songs.
Yeah. Ooh, Matthew C. wants to know what are our favorite video game OSTs. Well, all the Persona games, I love all of those OSTs. I jammed all of them. 3. Oh my. I love the Nier series.
This isn't gonna work, is it?
OST.
No, that's not gonna work.
And what else? My mind went blank.
Yeah, I don't know. As far as video game OSTs go, like, it'd kind of be helpful to narrow it down a little more than that, I think, than just, like, every video game ever. Like, I could tell you, like, I think Sonic Adventure is the Sonic game with the best OST.
Oh, Devil May Cry, because I love the Angry Butt Rock.
Yeah, Devil Trigger's a great song.
Oh, it's such a good song. And, you know, Final Fantasy XII has a very beautiful soundtrack. Final Fantasy IX. Pretty much any Final Fantasy. You want some beautiful... Oh, Final Fantasy VII. Oh.
Yeah.
Those 90s synth beats. Ooh.
Yeah, Final Fantasy... Hang on. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing here. Oh, I don't have steel anymore. Otherwise, I was gonna get up and use my sword.
No!
Maybe I can use. I really wanna swipe at one of these things. One thing I noticed that like I can, even if it locks onto me, I can still quickly dodge out of the way if I'm fast enough, like that.
Oh yeah, Adrian.
That's really neat.
Adrian Fleming. Metal Gear Rising has an amazing soundtrack. I don't know why I didn't think of that one. And Undertale. I think Undertale just kind of goes without saying at this point.
Yeah, stuff like you know, I don't play a lot of like Square Enix games, so like stuff like Mario RPG and I don't know. I had another thing in mind, but I forgot what it was now.
The original,
but stuff like that, like it's really nice, like to actually be able to like enjoy a soundtrack like that.
Yeah.
Since I don't typically play games that I don't typically get into games that have you know, those composers. Like I know the person who man, I just completely wasted that, didn't I? I know the person who did the music for Mario RPG, went on to be the composer for Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts! Another game soundtrack I love.
Yeah.
How can you not love Kingdom Hearts? It just sounds so whimsical.
The closer you are, the faster you shoot. Oh, that's true.
But I really think that the original Nier's OST doesn't get talked about enough, because that has some beautiful music in it. Oh my god.
So, unfortunately, I should probably get on to the next game. But this game, I absolutely see what you guys are saying, in that I can sort of see, like, how do I put this? It's not like it's bad. It's really, really interesting, and I can see what you mean about like there's nothing else like that really takes this style. I do love. I am like enjoying the way that the battle system works, for sure. But I can also see what you mean about the sequels being probably an improvement. So yeah, I think I might actually like give maybe like which one would you guys recommend? Probably 2. It sounds like. If I wanted to like give another one a shot.
I saw most people saying 2 was really good.
Yeah, I'd give it a try. I think like when this game came out, I was very I was like, well, that's why wouldn't they just put a real Mega Man game on the GBA?
Yeah.
Because you know.
Yeah, you would be like that.
But yeah, this is fun.
But yeah, oh my god, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance soundtrack, that's the shit right there. There will be blood!
Darkwing Spartan makes a good point.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry to interrupt you. I think I agree, he puts it well. For a grid-based tactics thingy, it still feels remarkably like a Mega Man game.
And those little construction dudes are just so cute.
Opal, don't chew on my laptop cable, please.
Opal says, I do whatever the fuck I want, Dad. Oh, people are saying 3, 2 or 3. 3 through 5 are the good ones? Opinions.
Stay away from 4?
Yeah, I saw people saying 4 was bad. It's the only thing I've ever known.
Okay, what should we do next? We could do Smash Brothers Project Plus or that Kamen Rider game. Kamen CJ, are you still here? Because that, like, Kamen Rider's your game, so...
I saw him here. I swear I just saw him play some.
Yeah, he said he's not getting off work until later, though.
Thanks.
I'll tell you what, I think we're going to take a short break. Kind of stretch our legs for a second.
Yeah.
And we'll be back very shortly.
Hang in there, guys.